Hey there, hikers and wannabe hikers. This is Jonathan from Hiking in SC. Today we're going to be covering 14 bare minimum things you need to start hiking. I'm going to be taking you with me on a trip up here to Big Rock Mountain. It is the Big Rock Mountain loop and it's supposed to be 7.8 miles total. So come along and we'll talk about what you need to start hiking. This is the bare minimum, so it's not going to be any frills. This is like if you really just first day on the trail and you want to know what to take with you just to make it by. The first thing you're going to want to consider on the trail is water. So typically I'll bring at least 48 ounces of water. I use 2 smart water bottles, and in a future video we'll talk about why I use those. But that's also going to depend on what season it is and how far you're going. For a 1 to 2 mile hike, I might go through about 48 ounces of water easily. If there is limited water on the trail, you may want to supplement that with some electrolyte sticks, powder. You can add that to the water and it will kind of be sort of an equivalent of bringing more water, so that way you're kind of getting a little more mileage out of each bottle of water. A highly recommended upgrade would be a Sawyer water filter system or water purification tablets. Now, it is highly recommended that you do not drink unfiltered water. In a pinch, if you're way up in the mountains, you may be able to drink spring water, but I filter all water I drink personally, and that's just kind of a thing that I always do. So I would probably say, when in doubt, don't drink it. So I've been traveling pretty much straight uphill so far on this trail, and I just saw a deer run away in the woods. But I got onto what looks like a fire road up here. So it brings us to our next item, and that is closed-toed shoes. So that means no flip-flops. You don't know how many times I see people out here walking in flip-flops. And you can usually tell by the banged up and bruised up toes. But regardless if you use hiking boots or hiking shoes or trail runners, it's up to you, but they need to be closed toe. The next thing you're going to want to have is a trail map and directions on the road downloaded to your phone. An app like All Trails is a mobile hub for all trails, and their maps along with directions to their trailheads. The directions will open in Google Maps and will take you to the trail opening. This is known as the trailhead. Google will not, however, reconnect on the way home. Please watch my key tip for using GPS for hiking video, where I walk you through downloading maps to your phone for use offline. This is extremely important. Most mountain areas have no cell phone service, and your GPS will not reconnect until you get back to coverage. This fire road is taking me along the top of the ridge, and it looks like we're about to come into a clearing. I cannot wait to see this awesome rock. It's going to be amazing. I can already tell. I've seen it from down at the road and it looks phenomenal. The next thing on your list is bug spray. You will need to bring bug spray and apply it at least once per roughly 5 miles. A lot of new hikers think that it's to keep mosquitoes away, but in actuality it's to keep the ticks away. after that is sunblock. Depending on your sensitivity to the sun, you may want to bring sunblock. If that's not exactly your thing, you may opt for a large brimmed hat and long pants and long sleeves. So, I'm taking a little break to get some water. There are rocks everywhere around me. Like, it is incredible. And I haven't even made it to the top of this bad boy yet. But one thing you definitely want to keep in mind is chafe protection. The first thing that I ever put on are bicycle shorts. And this is going to be probably TMI. But I roll the waistband up to kind of pull them up into what I call the business district. That makes sure that between your legs that you don't have chafing issues. Another option is to use Vaseline or a product called Body Glide. They also have a version called Foot Glide, and it's for making sure that you don't have any foot chafing or blistering. Now this flower here looks very similar to evening primrose, which is edible. This one, I don't know if it's the same, so I'm going to have to investigate and see what the key identifiers are for this and see what it is. It's all around up here, as you can see, all around me. So if it's edible, it'd be a great thing to have. I think this one is called American Beautyberry, but I think it is from the beautyberry family. I don't know. I won't eat it until I find out exactly what it is. But look how cool that is. Just growing up here at the top of the mountain. You're definitely going to want to bring a trash bag. Remove every trace of you being in the woods. This can just be a gallon size Ziploc bag, just something for bringing your trash home with you. Do not leave it in the woods. One of the main things you're going to want to bring after water is food. Take food. At the very minimum, you're going to need something like trail mix or some snack bars. Other things are snack cracker packs, energy gels, electrolyte packs for your water bottles, and other foods that are sealed and won't melt. Energy gels are excellent for giving you a little extra kick when you're running low on steam. They're available at REI and also Walmart and Academy. They're usually next to the protein powder section. Another thing I never leave home without is trekking poles. They have saved me from falling down so many times I can't count. They will help you to avoid mechanical injuries like twisted ankles, etc. Now don't break the bank here. The Walmart brand trekking poles work just fine and have never let me down. After that, you're going to want to have a rain poncho. You will need this, period. The weather forecast is never the same in the mountains as it is down below. Wind patterns are altered by the mountains, causing the clouds to drop their rain right on top of you. You will thank me as soon as you get back from your first rainy hike and you're able to whip out your poncho and stay dry. Frog Tog's brand is my favorite for rain gear. The cost is not bad at all, and their gear doesn't hold sweat as much, and they don't take up much space in your pack. Another thing is some type of bag. This can be a fanny pack, a day pack, as you see here, a backpack, or even your kid's book bag, or heck, even a Walmart shopping bag. You're just going to need some way of carrying your growing collection of hiking gear. For my day pack, I just use an affordable version from Academy. Another thing you want to make sure of is that you have a full tank of gas. Most mountain regions are very far between gas stations, so you'll want to make sure you're not going to run out of gas. The next thing you're going to want to have is bandages. There are waterproof bandages that can cover your blister in a pinch, or they can be used for your feet in case you're watching this video after you kick down the trail in your flip-flops. Bandages and ace bandages can be your friend here. Allergy pills in South Carolina spring and summer. You'll definitely want to have some of these. While you're at it, throw a few Advil or Motrin into your pack. One thing that you want to remember as far as clothing is 2 words: moisture wicking. What that's going to do is help you to not retain your sweat on your body and let it breathe more. So I wear all moisture wicking clothes, and now your long pants, you can get ones that are, I call them tearaways. No, not like the Magic Mike kind of tearaways. They just unzip at the leg right about here, and so they become shorts when you need them to be cooler. When you use the shorts version, you're definitely going to want to have gaiters. Those are like waterproof covers that zip or Velcro over your shoes, and that makes sure that dirt, rocks, and sticks don't fill up your shoes as you're walking, because it can be quite annoying. And here's a puffball mushroom. What's crazy is, I didn't know most of these are edible. Not right now. This one's a little bit past the expiration date, if you know what I'm saying. But I was surprised to learn that some of these are edible. And here are some crazy looking bugs that look like they're waiting for the bus or something. They're all stuck on this one little plant. So interesting. Here are the tracks of the North American hiker. I think he's going that way. I think he's wearing a blue shirt, had trekking poles, and a red beard with sunglasses. Just kidding. I saw him walking down the trail. But there are a whole lot of deer tracks out here, all over this road, which makes it very cool. I saw one deer as I was coming up the mountain way back. I just thought it was hilarious that I was tracking, keeping an eye on footprints on the road. We're getting to the end of the trail. Right now I'm at 7 miles. I have 0.8 left to go. And you may hear some cars in the background because that means we're getting close to the road. So let's review real quick. There's water, bandages, closed-toed shoes, the clothes that we talked about. Then you're going to need trekking poles, the trail map and road map downloaded to your phone, sunblock, bug spray, your rain poncho, you're definitely gonna need that, a full tank of gas, your chafe protection, and a trash bag to carry all your trash back with you off the trail. And here's another bonus tip. As soon as you get on trail, put your phone in either airplane mode or at least low power mode. It'll help you save your battery, but all trails will still record your progress along the trail. You're going to want to re-watch this video, so make sure you hit the watch later button and also the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any upcoming videos from the trail. Now, if you're a more seasoned hiker, do you see anything that I may have left out and you would have wanted with you when you started hiking? If so, just mention them in the comments. We'll start a discussion for helping new hikers. If you're addicted to anything hiking like I am, be sure to click on one of these two videos I'm going to put over on your right. They'll help you get out there and enjoy this beautiful state of ours, South Carolina. Now get out there and hike.